Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle.
Medyo masarap mag-aircon dito. We wanted to take this opportunity. By the way, my name is Kat Avelino. I am Head of Communications for Uber in the Philippines. But more importantly, I am also a mom. I have a 15-year-old daughter. And if any of you are already raising teenagers, I'm sure you know how challenging that can be sometimes. Medyo iba na yung wire ng utak ka, di ba? So mamaya mag-usap tayo, yes. And so I'll say, wala siya dito, my daughter's not here, but she hates it when I say that she's my mini-me. So I will say she's my mini-me. She looks exactly like me. But we wanted to take this opportunity to celebrate Mother's Day, of course, with all of you. We are launching a new product in time for Mother's Day. But we also wanted to take the opportunity to talk to you about some of the safety features that we have for the Uber app, which is really powered by technology. And I think this has really been a game changer in the way that we now move around cities. Dati, kapag may naiwan ka, for example, sa taxi, there's no way na parang ang hirap na para ma-recover yung item na naiwan mo, or if nabangga kayo, saan nyo siya i-report, ang hirap. But at least now, because of technology, thanks to Uber's technology, rides have become a lot safer, whether it's before, during, or after the ride. So I will just briefly introduce some of these features to you. And so please feel free to jump in, share your experiences, interrupt me along the way. This is not a presentation, this is a conversation among fellow moms. So I would also love to hear your experiences. So first is telematics. This is present in the app that our driver partners use. It has 3 features. So the first one is smooth driving statistics. This is parang reminders that our driver partners get if sudden sila nagba-brake, or swerve sila ng-swerve. So this ensures that every ride that you take in Uber is a smooth ride. And this is a reminder that our drivers get on a daily basis. The other is phone movement. Of course, it's very dangerous to be texting and driving. So ayaw namin hawak ng mga driver partners namin yung phones nila. Therefore, their app also has a sensor. If they're holding their phones while driving, it alerts them, and it also alerts us that the driver is having some unsafe driving habits. That's why their phones must always be mounted on the dashboard of their cars. And then speeding alert. So if our driver partners go beyond 80 kilometers per hour, nagbi-beep yung driver app nila para to remind them, hey, slow down, over-speeding ka na. Next is family profile. This is, I think, my favorite feature of all. It's the feature that I use the most. So how does it work? For example, yung daughter ko kasi, she takes the school bus to school in the morning. And most of the time, she can also take the school bus home. Ang problem is when she has after-school activities. Kapag meron silang group work, or if she's part of yung clubs after school, the school bus doesn't wait for her anymore. Oftentimes I'll ask her if she can carpool with someone with a classmate who also lives in her village. But the problem is, sometimes wala rin siyang nasasabayan. That's a problem for me because we don't have a driver, and then I work full-time. So I work until 6 p.m. Oftentimes, we know how work can be. You have to stay in the office longer. And so it's a problem for me. How will she get home? So now, thanks to Uber, I've set up also an Uber account on her phone. And then I use family profiles so that her trips are billed to me, billed to my account. And then I can also track it in real time. So every time she takes a trip, the app will notify me in the same way that the app tells you your Uber driver is there. It tells me, okay, Bianca is now on a trip. And then through the family profiles, I can track her trip in real time. I can see saan sila dumadaan. I can see exactly what time she is supposed to arrive at home. And then I receive an email with the receipt. It has the full trip details there. I see the picture of the driver. I see the name of the driver. And then, although because my daughter is 15, she can't take Uber on her own because you have to be 18 or older to be on Uber. So I send the yaya to the school. And then pagdating ng yaya in the school, my daughter will book an Uber and then they'll take the Uber together home. So you can do this as well. If this is a feature that you're not familiar with, just go to the family profiles tab on the app. Although you have to set up first the Uber app in the phones of your family members. And I mean, they can be anyone. It doesn't even have to be your kids. It can be your mom, your dad, your lola, even your friends. I mean, we let you define who your family is. Then you can set up to 5 profiles that will be attached to your account. So this is my favorite. Then real-time ID check. This is also a feature that we launched recently, and it's really about selfies. Periodically, our drivers are randomly asked to take a selfie. And then the selfie is matched with a picture that we have on file. And then this is just a way for us to guarantee that it's the driver that we have on file is also the driver that is taking that account. And so it's an assurance to all our riders that we are taking extra steps to make sure that the driver that they see on their app is also the same driver who is behind the wheel. And so what are some of the other safety features that we have? All our trips are GPS tracked, thanks to technology. So, I mean, you can actually also share your trip details to someone else para they can see what time you're supposed to arrive. You'll also see all the driver information on your app, his picture, his full name, the vehicle details, the car model, the plate number, it's all there. So you know exactly who is driving for you. And then there's a help feature. So anytime that you have concerns with your trip, just hit the help button, and that goes directly to our 24/7 support center. So this is actually the best way for us to help you. Hit the help button, and then it goes straight to our support center. This is a lot faster than doing it on Twitter or Facebook. So this is really perfect. Every time that you have any concerns, even compliments, you can do this through our help feature. So this is just a video that we'd like to share with you. Just summarizes all of the safety features that I've just talked about.
Welcome to Uber's Under the Hood video series. Here we'll discuss and showcase the latest insights, updates, and topics about Uber. I'm Dorothy Chow, and I help lead efforts around our safety policies. Every day, Uber's platform is used by millions of people around the world. And for each of those rides, we're working hard to create safer driving conditions so you can arrive at your destination or earn money more reliably and conveniently than ever before. Today I'm going to show you how our technology makes it possible for us to focus on safety on the road, before, during, and after every ride. Let's say you've gone out to celebrate a special occasion and need a ride back home. Just tap the Uber app and get a ride within minutes. No more walking around searching for a cab or waiting for a bus. And when your car arrives, you can see your driver's name and photo. Riders also see the driver's license plate number and the make and model of your car. If you need to contact each other, you can do so without sharing your real phone numbers. We anonymize both the rider and driver's phone numbers. One of the most meaningful benefits of providing a reliable alternative to get home safe is that people will choose not to drink and drive. In fact, according to Temple University researchers, DUI-related deaths have decreased by up to 5.6% in California following Uber's introduction. And in Seattle, DUI arrests decreased by 10%. People know there's no excuse when you can get an Uber within minutes. Here are some updated features that improve Uber's safety. As a rider, you can share your route in real time, so friends and family always know when to expect you. Every ride is tracked from beginning to end using GPS. As a driver, we've updated the app with more useful safety information. The app now takes advantage of 3 smartphone sensors: GPS, gyroscopes, and accelerometers. These sensors can be used to provide insights and tips right inside the driver app. For example, the app reminds you to use a phone map if the app detected you were using one. Or when it looks like you've been driving where people are typically tired, the app reminds you that sleep is the only true preventable measure against the risks of drowsy driving. After the trip, both riders and drivers can anonymously rate each other, and everyone receives a digital receipt of the trip. In the driver app, will also provide post-trip notes to help you be safer, like showing you any excessive braking or acceleration patterns during your trips. If there are any issues, our 24/7 customer support team is available to support riders and drivers, and in some cities we're rolling out in-app phone support. You can always visit one of our Uber Greenlight locations, where we're here today to learn more about new features such as the safety tips we are covering now. Please keep an eye out for the next Under the Hood video series. And whether you're riding or driving, we look forward to helping you get wherever you're headed with Uber.
And so, yay, we are also launching a new product. This is exclusively first-year group, Uberxl, which will be available starting tomorrow. And it is vehicles that can accommodate up to 6 people. So perfect for families. If you have to go to the mall on weekends, you can just book an Uberxl instead of taking 2 UberX vehicles, which of course that will be more affordable to just do Uberxl. It's also for those who are going to the airport. So if you're traveling, marami kayong maleta, this is perfect. Barkadas who want to go to the mall together, this is better than booking 2 cars. Plus, they can also split the fare. So kung kapag barkada kayo, pwede kayong hati-hati pa dun sa fare ng isang car. So this will be available starting tomorrow. We're really super excited. We're doing this in time for Mother's Day because we know that moms are the head of the family. Aminin na natin. And then, for those who were able to see our series of Uber stories that we're running for about 2 weeks, tomorrow we will also be launching a new video in time for Mother's Day, which we hope you will love and enjoy just as much as our other Uber stories. And so, that's it. Happy Mother's Day. Thank you very much for joining us. We have a whole afternoon of activities for you and for your kids. Thank you for bringing them here with us. We hope that you will enjoy the activities that we have for you. And please, Uber on and enjoy the Mother's Day weekend. So we'll have lunch and then we'll
drivers. Let's say if you use the smartphone.
Center for drivers. And then they are taught how to use